Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So in this video we are going to take a look about weapons in Throne and Liberty. There are a lot of questions around weapons in Throne and Liberty, like how to get them, where you can find the upgrade materials and lithographs, how to craft them, etc. So in this video I hope to address all of these questions for you so you don't have to look anywhere else. So let's get into the video. Okay, let's first talk about the weapon types and rarities. As you guys know, there are 7 weapon types in the game. Greatsword, sword, daggers, crossbow, longbow, staff, and wand. And they each have a rarity going from common, which is grey, uncommon, which is green, rare, which is blue, and purple, which is epic. You can choose up to 2 weapons to carry, one being your primary weapon and the other being your offhand weapon. Depending on your choice, you will get assigned a specific class. As you can see here, I've chosen the staff and the daggers, so it puts me in the Spellblade class. Now let's talk about how to obtain these weapons. As for grey weapons, which is the lowest class, you get 5 weapons at the start of the game, 1 for each type. But grey weapons don't matter that much, so I'm not really going to talk about them. Let's move on to green or uncommon rarity. There are a few ways you can obtain these. The first way you can get these items are from enemies as drop items. This includes overworld enemies as well as dungeon bosses. Another way you can obtain these green weapons is through crafting. You can farm the necessary items from the overworld enemies and go to the crafting station and craft these weapons. And finally, you can obtain these weapons through the codex. As for how to collect these crafting materials for green weapons, the main way is through contracts. You can also obtain these materials through the main story quest as well as the lithograph book. But collecting these through contracts is way more efficient and you get way more materials, so be sure to check and do contracts every day. Now, if you move on to blue and purple rarities, things get a little bit weirder. Let me explain. The main way you can obtain blue or purple variety is through quests and dungeon bosses. Now, if you go to the crafting book, you can see that you can also craft these items. But here lies the problem. As you can see here, to craft blue or purple items, you need a specific lithograph for that weapon. But the problem is, as of now, which is 10th October 2024, you cannot find these lithographs in the game because, well, they're not in the game. It's weird, I know, I don't know why it's like that, but currently there are no blue or purple lithographs. The only way you can get these weapons is through dungeon bosses, which is the more efficient way, or through quests and through the lithograph book. The lithograph book is the earliest way you can get a blue weapon, because as you can see here, you can trade 4 old green weapons for a blue weapon. These green weapons are easy to come by. You can craft them easily because you get a lot of green lithographs, and if you do like 30 minutes worth of contracts, you can craft all 4 of these weapons. So you can trade them and get a blue weapon. Moreover, once you go into higher levels, some contracts give you these precious blessing pouches. Basically, these are like RNG random boxes, kind of like you see in all other games. Once you open, you get a random item which is in the pouch. There you have a chance of getting a blue, or if you're lucky, a purple rarity item. Now once you acquire the weapon, you need to know how to upgrade them, because upgrading your weapon makes it more powerful, right? To upgrade weapons, you need a special kind of item called a weapon growth stones. These stones also have rarities. So to upgrade a green weapon, you need green stones. For blue weapons, you need blue stones. And for purple, you need purple. As to how to get these growth stones, there are a few ways. One way is through the main story quest. When you go through the main story quest, you will get a lot of these growth stones. You can also get these through exploration quests, from the battle pass, from milestones, the leveling log, through the shop using ornate coins, and from secret dungeon quests. Now let's talk about weapon upgrades, because this is where the game's RNG is most relevant. Once you go into equipment enchanting, there are 3 tabs. First, let's talk about leveling up. Here, you can exchange your growth stones for EXP to upgrade your weapon. Now the RNG is that how much XP that your weapon gets. Here you can see 4 types of equipment upgrade rates, and these are all random. So the higher you go, the more XP you're gonna get. So common is the lowest amount of XP you can get, and special is the highest amount. You cannot control this is all based on luck. So you can either upgrade a weapon by a full level by using 1 growth stone at level 1, or you might have to use 3 or 4 growth stones to fully upgrade the weapon to the next level in level 1. This is same for the higher levels as well. Remember, the more you level up, the more growth stones you're going to need to upgrade. So at level 4, you're going to need 4 growth stones per upgrade. Next, let's talk about EXP transfer options. What this does is you can use one weapon that has been leveled up and transfer the XP that you used to level up that weapon to a brand new weapon. So let's say you have a green weapon that is upgraded to level 6 and now you get a new blue weapon. In the transfer tab, you can convert all the XP in your green weapon to your blue weapon. The thing to remember is 100% of the XP is converted to your new weapon, so you don't lose anything except for the green weapon. Once you convert the EXP from your green weapon to the blue weapon, your green weapon will get destroyed, so be sure to remember that. I don't have a weapon at hand to show this, so I'll use this necklace of clarity to show this. As you can see, you can transfer all the XP from the bottom one to the top one. This is same for weapons as well. So when you are going to upgrade to a blue weapon, what I would recommend is first fully upgrade your green weapon, because it's easier to get green growth stones than blue growth stones, and you can convert 100% of that EXP in your green weapon into your blue weapon. So the green weapon goes up to level 6, that's the max level of a green weapon, and you can take all of that XP and convert into your blue weapon, which is now going to be level 3. So from there you can use your blue growth stones and level up your blue weapon. Same goes for purple weapons as well. Just be sure to remember to level up your blue weapons fully before converting your XP into the purple weapon. And finally, we have traits transfer. What this is, each weapon has a specific trait. As you can see here, this one has max mana 150 and 2 more locked traits. Once you get another weapon of the same kind that has a different trait that you want on your main weapon, you can use the trait transfer option to get that trait onto your main weapon. So now you can have 2 traits on your main weapon. One that was already on this weapon and one you transferred. Now this is more in-game content, so don't try to do this in like early to mid game. Just play like normal, and once you get to the end game, you'll understand all of this and you can min-max your build using this trait transfer option. So guys, that's the end of this video. I hope this video answered all of your questions regarding weapon upgrades, trait transfer, leveling up and all of that. But if you have any other questions, as always, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And share this video among your friends who also play Throne and Liberty, as it helps my channel to grow and bring this type of content to you guys. Also, be sure to check out my TikTok channel as well. Link is in the description below. So, thank you for watching.